Welcome to the August 27th, 2018 meeting of the Florissant City Council. Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Clerk, please call the roll.
Egan. Here. Caputa.
Here.
Shildroth. Here. And he's absent. Pagano. Here. Parson. Present. Siam. Here. Harris. Here. Jones. Here.
Next item on the agenda is approval of minutes. Are there any corrections, additions to the meetings and minutes of the executive meetings minutes of August 13th, 2018? Hearing none, Councilwoman Pagano moves to approve the minutes, second by Mr. Shildroth. Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Minutes are approved. Next item on is hearing from citizens. This is the time to speak to the council on any issue not necessarily on the agenda for 3 minutes. This is not a question and answer period. If you would like to speak to a council member or the mayor, please stay until after the meeting and we'll meet with you. If you're here to speak on any public hearing, please wait and speak when the public hearing is announced. Karen Brown. Hi, Karen. Please state your name, your address for the record, please.
My name is Karen Brown. My address is 2155 Rivoli.
Thank you.
I live next to Patterson Plaza. I wanted to speak about Metro Clubhouse in Patterson Plaza. This business has been a nuisance since it opened, with loud parties, loud music, but now it's become really dangerous. Last Friday night, there was a loud party, a fight broke out, someone pulled a gun in the parking lot and shots were fired. And there was another party in May where a large fight broke out and it required a lot of police to break it up. I don't think a business should be allowed to have large, loud parties in an area surrounded by homes. This also affects my property value. I don't think anybody wants to live next to a place that has loud parties that break out in fights. And about the proposed daycare that they want to put in here, the adult daycare, the business owners have done nothing to improve the situation with the parties for 2 years. So I doubt they would do anything to fix any problems with the adult daycare. So I don't want either business to be in there anymore. Thank you.
Thank you. Becky Ingemeyer. Hi, Becky. Can you please state your name and your address for the record, please?
Becky Ingmeyer, 530 Ring Drive. I am here also. I live behind Patterson Plaza. At midnight, Friday night, Saturday morning, I'm laying in bed and I hear 5 gunshots. 5 gunshots, and all of a sudden I hear the police. My 87-year-old mother jumped up out of bed, thought somebody's knocking on our door. I grabbed her and told her to get to the floor, okay? I shouldn't have to do that. This place has been nothing, Metro Clubhouse and Infusion Dance has been nothing but problems since they've gone in up there at Patterson Plaza. I will not live in a neighborhood like that. I love my city of Florissant. I'm not going nowhere. They need to go someplace. If you have renters thing to where, 3 strikes at the renters, cops are called 3 times to their house, they're out. Why not 3 strikes for businesses, okay? Like Karen said, a fight in May, okay, 100 kids, 16 officers had to be pulled off of our streets to take care of this. That's ridiculous, okay? Tim Lowry is doing the best he can do. He is the best chief of police, and you know what? He should not have to tolerate this. My city of Florissant, my neighbors should not have to tolerate this. And, my 87-year-old mother's lived there for 49 years, and we've never had this problem. Never. And The infusion dance, there was a fight up there too with gunshots. My neighbor's car, a bullet went through it and hit the front seat of her car. My other neighbor at 580 Wren, their car got hit with a bullet too. Okay, the house on Patterson, the gun show casings at their gas meter, their kids' bedrooms right there. How much more, Mayor, are we going to take? How much more are you going to allow this to happen before you get this business out of there? And what is it going to come to? A tragedy for one of the residents to get shot and killed because the city of Florissant don't want to do nothing about it? I'm done with it. And if I have to, I will start a protest and I will start a petition to get them out of there. Thank you.
Thank you. Next item on the agenda is communication. We have 6 of them. City Clerk, please read the communications.
Email dated August 11, 2018 from Paul Rutherford regarding his opposition to the digital sign at JFK Community Center. Email dated August 12, 2018 from Grace Spafford regarding clarification about the digital sign at the JFK Community Center. Email dated August 13, 2018 from Jeff Cook regarding his opposition to the purchase of the digital sign for the JFK Community Center. Email dated August 13, 2018 from Lindsay Lehman Clemens regarding her opposition to the purchase of the digital sign for the JFK Community Center. Email dated August 13, 2018 from Christina Kernett regarding her concerns about the purchase of the digital sign for the JFK Community Center. An email dated August 13, 2018 from Jackie Brown opposing the purchase of the digital sign for the JFK Community Center.
Next item on the agenda is a public hearing. Public hearing 1808027 was postponed until this date, August 13th. Is the petitioner present?
Say who it is. She might not know. Gracie Mercer.
Yes. Yes.
Hi, Juanita Gillette, address 15420 Fort de France Lane, Florissant, Missouri. Okay, I'm here to request a special use permit for Grace and Mercy Adult Day Program.
All right, Juanita, I know this was postponed. We, several council members had some questions,
Yes, sir.
and I know that this packet that you answered a couple of them questions that we had. And my biggest concern is with what happened the other night, and as you heard from the other citizens earlier about what
Yes.
happened, I think this is, the public hearing should be postponed again till we get some more information on what happened the other night, because it is the same business, same building. So we would like to get some more information on that of what happened. So I'm making a motion that we postpone this until the next council meeting.
Okay.
Second by Ms. Pagano.
Mr. President, if I may,
Yes, Mr. Essel.
I want to clarify that this is not the granting of a special use permit. This is an amendment to an existing special use permit to allow an adult care center to go along with the banquet and event special use permit that was previously granted. When this council grants a special use permit, it is based upon the premise that the public health, safety, and general welfare of the community will not be jeopardized. Although I haven't seen any police reports yet, I've spoken with the mayor earlier today. We're very much aware of what took place last Friday, what's taken place previous to that. And I think it's safe to say, based upon the preliminary reports, that that special use permit is not in any way assisting in the general welfare and benefit of the community, quite to the contrary. So I advised the city council, rather than in any way endorsing an amendment to an existing special use permit that includes a banquet and event center, when these kinds of activities have gone on, that this council gather more information pertaining to the operation of the banquet and event center so that we can take appropriate action with respect to that. And at the same time, if the council has any questions about the adult care center operations, we can address those as well. I know that Councilmember Egan had some questions previously that I think have gone unanswered. So again, for all of those reasons, it is my legal advice that this matter be continued until we can gather more information.
We have a motion to continue it or to postpone it till next council, second by Ms. Pagano. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it.
To the next meeting? To the next meeting.
Next meeting, yes. Okay. All right, Juanita, thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Next item on the agenda is public hearing 1808028. Clerk, please read the public hearing notice.
In accordance with Section 405, 310 of the Florissant zoning code, a public hearing will be held by the City Council of Florissant, Missouri in the council chambers at 955 Rue St. Francois on Monday, August 27, 2018 at 7:30 p.m. on the following proposition. To authorize a special permit to Knights of Columbus, Duchesne Council 2951 to allow for a digital sign face change in an existing HR historic residential district for the property located at 50 Rue St. Francois. Citizens will have an opportunity to be heard. Anyone with special needs should contact the city clerk at least 5 days before said public hearing by calling 839-7630 or 839-5142.
Is the petitioner present? Is the petitioner present for the public hearing? Okay.
They're always here.
We'll postpone it until,
Oh,
yeah. Okay. So yes, we'll postpone this public hearing to the September 8th? September 10th meeting.
need a motion in a second. Need a motion in a second.
Make a motion? Second by Mr. Egan. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. Next item is old business. Bills for second reading, there are none. Next item is new business. Board appointees. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to appoint Jerry Chansey from Ward 4 to the Senior Commission.
Move. Appointments made.
Thanks.
Next item on the agenda is requests.
Did you do all in favor?
Oh, I thought, I'm sorry. All in favor? Aye. All opposed?
You need to vote for that.
Ayes have it. Appointment is made. Next item on the agenda is a request. Move to accept the request, the application request transfer use permit number 8115 from AJB's Barbecue to J&L Enterprise LLC, doing business as Just One Taste Catering for the location of the carry-out delivery restaurant located at number 18 Patterson Plaza Shopping Center. Second by Ms. Pagano. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. Request made. Next item on it is resolutions. Councilman Shodroff moves for a second reading, second by, oh, I'm sorry, clerk.
Resolution of the City
jumping here.
Council, you are. Resolution of the City Council of the City of Florissant, Missouri, supporting Missouri Proposition D.
Councilman Shodroff moves for a second reading, second by myself. Any discussion? Mr. Shuldroff.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to thank the mayor for his work throughout the state to get this initiative on the ballot to the voters in November. Sometimes the mayor and I might disagree on some things, but I think it's 100% on infrastructure project for this city and for the state that we agree on. The telling tale for me was Missouri's the 47th lowest gas tax in the United States and has the 7th largest highway system. So I think our highway system and our bridges and our roads need the 2-cent increase, and it would max out at 10 cents after 5 years. Is that correct, sir? Yes. So I just want to thank them. 4 cents, I'm sorry. And I also would like to say that if and when this passes in November, that sometime in the next calendar year, I will be sponsoring a bill that I'll earmark the city of Florissant's cut of this tax to be used for what it's used for and not for salaries or benefits. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shuldroff. Mr. Jones.
Yeah, I just want to give the mayor a shout out on this one. I know he's worked very hard. I think he was probably one of the loudest voices in our state for this. As everybody can see, as you go into some of those entrances to our city under 270, our roads and bridges are just crumbling everywhere, and that's just a piece of it that we see here in Florissant. This is statewide, so this is very important. This does need to happen. On a positive note on it, will create jobs also. But our streets and roads and bridges, everybody's starting to forget about them, and we need to make a move. And the mayor's been very instrumental in everybody's ear, the governor, state reps, congressmen, senators. I think our mayor has screamed out to everybody on this, and we are all on board with this. So I hope you guys keep this in mind when this comes up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Yes, one thing about this this proposition coming up in November, it's not just the state of Missouri paying for this. It's going to be everybody that drives through the state to help pay for our roads. And I think they should do that, even though we do have our gas tax now. But I think this will help us. It will help the economy. It would help in the construction of the roads, not just around the St. Louis metropolitan area, as Mr. Jones stated, throughout the state. I'm all for this. I think it's going to be a good deal for the state, and I would like to congratulate the mayor on a good job that he did do on this commission that he was in, that Senator Gina Walsh appointed him to. It was a very successful commission, and I think they did a good job. Congratulations, Mayor. Mayor Schneider.
I just want to say thank you to the City Council for showing early leadership in this issue. Well, I think we'll be one of the first city councils to come out of the box for Proposition D. We had a training session today on how there's many people that are signed up to be on a speaker bureau, and we had kind of a training session today. The name of the committee is the same as the website. It's called safermo.com, safermo.com, so you can get more information at that website. Proposition D, it will go a long way towards catching up on inflation. The 17 cents from 1996 adjusted for inflation gives us about 7 cents today. And with this adjustment, it'll get us back to where we were in 1996, which is a heck of a lot better than we are in 2018. We still have a long way to go, but we're fortunate that we had this attention given to this. I want to give a shout out to Bridgeton Mayor Terry Briggs. He also is he's the treasurer of this committee. And we kept this on the burner, and finally the legislature at the very last minute, especially when it looked like when there was going to be a change in governor, they put this on the ballot. And Governor Parsons was one of the first ones to support it. He appointed a lieutenant governor with marching orders to get this passed. And we have a lot of stakeholders that weighed in with the Transportation Committee and are still weighing in. Many stakeholders are for this for many reasons, primarily because we need the infrastructure. If we don't take care of what we have now, we're going to have, instead of having those orange barrels out there, we're going to have orange detour signs. And we'll be going 50 miles out of our way to get where we're going. And we don't want that. So we've got to at least take care of what we got. That's what Proposition is going to do, D is going to do. It's going to put us right in the middle on the average of the amount of transportation tax collected by other states in the United States, and on a par with our neighbors. So appreciate the council's leadership on this, and I expect there's going to be a lot of other legislative bodies weighing in a similar fashion.
Thank you, Mayor.
Have a motion on the floor for a second. You have a motion on the floor for a second, so all in favor to second read.
Motion on the floor for a second. All in favor? Aye. All opposed?
Resolution of the City Council of Florissant, Missouri, supporting Missouri Proposition D.
Mr. Egan moves for a third, second by Mr. Shuldroff. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. Roll call, please.
Egan. Yes. Caputa.
Yes.
Shildroth. Yes. Thank you. Pagano. Yes. Parson. Yes. Siam. Yes. Harris. Yes. Jones.
Yes.
Resolution of the City Council of City of Florissant, Missouri, supporting Missouri Proposition D.
Before the final vote is taken, is there anyone in the audience who would like to speak on this matter? Seeing none, clerk, please poll the council.
Egan. Yes. Caputa.
Yes.
Shildroth. Yes. Pagano. Yes. Parson. Yes. Siam. Yes. Harris. Yes. Jones.
Yes.
Resolution number 1006 passes.
Thank you.
Next item on the bill is first readings.
We're going to remove that one again.
Yes, that's it. Bill number 9408 has been postponed till next
Yeah,
council.
remove it from the agenda. You need to remove it.
Yeah, you need a motion to remove it from the agenda.
I make a motion, we remove it from the agenda, second by Mr. Jones. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Bill number 9411.
Oh, yep. We need a motion to remove that one too.
Right.
There's a motion on to amend the agenda
No, just remove it
or to
from the
post,
agenda.
Just to remove the item
to
from the
remove the
agenda.
item. There's a motion on the floor to remove the item, bill number 9411, second by Mr. Parson. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it. Bill number 9412.
Okay. Ordinance to authorize the transfer of special use permit number 8115 from AJB's Barbecue to J&L Enterprises LLC, DBA Just One Taste Catering for the location and operation of a carry-out delivery restaurant for the property located at 18 Patterson Plaza Shopping Center.
Councilman Caputa moves for a second reading, second by Mr. Parsons. Any discussion? Yes, what this is a simple transfer use. We had a barbecue place called AJB's Barbecue in Patterson Plaza. The man that was running that had some medical problems, so let's keep him in our prayers. Very nice fellow, had very good food, and this is just a simple transfer of a special use permit. Myself moves for a third reading, second.
All in favor on the second reading.
All in favor to second? All opposed?
Ordinance to authorize the transfer of special use permit number 8115 from AJB's Barbecue to J&L Enterprises LLC, DBA Just One Taste Catering for the location and operation of a carry-out delivery restaurant for the property located at 18 Patterson Plaza Shopping Center.
Myself moves for a third reading, second by Ms. Egan. Roll call, please.
Egan. Yes. Caputa.
Yes.
Shildroth. Pagano. Parson. Cyan. Harris. Jones. Ordinance to authorize a transfer of special use permit number 8115 from AJB's Barbecue to J&L Enterprises LLC, DBA Just One Taste Catering for the location and operation of a carry-out delivery restaurant for the property located at 18 Patterson Plaza Shopping Center.
Before the final vote is taken, does anyone here in the audience like to speak on this matter? Seeing none, clerk, please poll the council for a final vote.
Egan. Yes. Caputa.
Yes.
Shildroth. Yes. Pagano. Yes. Parson. Yes. Cyan. Yes. Harris. Yes. Jones.
Bill 9412 passes, become ordinance 8437. Bill number 9413.
Ordinance to authorize a transfer of $15,000 from account number 09509511470 Park Pavement Repairs to account number 09509290000 Building Maintenance and Repairs for the purpose of supplementing various building repairs before the end of the fiscal year.
I'll make a motion for a second reading. Okay, no second. Bill number 9414.
Okay. Ordinance to authorize a transfer of $61,000 from account number 015441000 Salaries, Community and Civic Center to account number 5471000 Salaries, Recreation Parks, and a transfer of $6,000 from account number 015441300 Benefits, Community and Civic Center to 015471300 Benefits, Recreation Parks for the purpose of supplementing payroll and benefits for the remainder of the fiscal year.
Bill 9415.
Ordinance authorizing a transfer of $5,000 from account number 09509274770 Gasoline to account number 095091000 Salaries, and transfer an additional $5,000 from account number 09509511470 Park Pavement Repairs to account number 5091000 Salaries for the purpose of supplementing salaries through the end of the fiscal year.
Bill 9416.
Ordinance authorizing a transfer of $1,000 from 015094245 dues, travel, and training to account number 095091400 Residency Incentive Program for the purpose of supplementing the incentive program, Residency Incentive Program through the remainder of the fiscal year.
Bill 9417.
Ordinance authorizing a transfer of $10,000 from account number 015062820 concessions to account number 015061000 salaries to supplement the payroll through the end of the fiscal year for the Parks Department.
Bill 9418.
Ordinance authorizing appropriation of $10,000 from the General Revenue Fund to account number 015061000 golf course salaries to cover additional salary requirements due to additional tournaments through the end of the fiscal year.
Bill 9419.
Ordinance authorizing a transfer of $40,000 from account number 03503520000 street contracts, of which $10,000 is transferred to account number 03503290000 building maintenance and supplies, and $30,000 is transferred to account number 035033010 equipment repairs and vehicles for equipment and building maintenance through the end of the fiscal year.
Bill 9420.
Ordinance authorizing an appropriation of $210,000, I can't say it, $210,910 from the sewer lateral fund to, too many numbers, way too many numbers, to account number 045805000, professional services to fund the joint project between the city and the Metropolitan Sewer District for the installation of the backup prevention devices for several residences.
Done.
You're not going to do that again, are you?
9421.
Ordinance to authorize an amendment to budget account number 014345514, insurance in the amount of $18,076, and authorize an appropriation of the same amount to account number 01549611000 for the replacement of the totaled Harley motorcycle for the police department.
Councilman Egan moves for a second reading, second by myself. Is there any discussion?
Thank you, Mr. Caputa. Essentially, we do this every now and again when we have a wrecked police car or police vehicle, and this allows them to put the money back in the budget, which is why we expedite it through 3 readings.
Thank you, Mr. Egan. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Ayes have it.
Ordinance to authorize an amendment to budget account number 014345514, insurance in the amount of $18,076, and authorize an appropriation in the same amount to account number 01549611000 for the replacement of the totaled Harley motorcycle.
I move for a third reading, second by Mr. Parson. Roll call vote, please.
Egan.
Yes.
Caputa.
Yes.
Shildroth.
Yes.
Pagano. Yes. Parson.
Yes.
Siam. Yes. Harris.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Ordinance to authorize an amendment to budget account number 014345514, insurance in the amount of $18,076, and authorize an appropriation in the same amount to account number 01549611000 for the replacement of the total Harley motorcycle.
Before the final vote is taken, is anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this matter? Hearing none, clerk, please poll the council for the final vote.
Egan.
Yes.
Caputa.
Yes.
Shildroth.
Yes.
Pagano. Yes. Parson.
Yes.
Siam. Yes. Harris.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Bill 9421 becomes ordinance 8438. Bill number 9422.
Ordinance to authorize an amendment to budget account number 014345514, insurance in the amount of $20,059.25, and authorize an appropriation in the same amount to account number 01549611000 for the replacement of the total Dodge Charger.
Second.
We have a motion for a second reading by Ms. Pagano, second by Mr. Egan. All in favor?
Aye.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All against? Ayes have it.
Ordinance to authorize amendment to budget account number 014345514, insurance in the amount of $20,059.25, and to authorize an appropriation of the same amount to account number 01549611000 for the replacement of the total Dodge Charger.
Councilman Pagano moves for a third reading, second by myself. Roll call, please.
Egan.
Yes.
Caputa.
Yes.
Shildroth.
Yes.
Pagano. Parson. Siam. Harris.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Ordinance to authorize an amendment to budget account number 014345514, insurance in the amount of $20,059.25, to authorize the appropriation in the same amount to account number 01549611000 for the replacement of the total Dodge Charger.
Before the final vote is taken, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this matter? Hearing none, clerk, please poll the council for final vote.
Egan.
Yes.
Caputa.
Yes.
Shildroth.
Yes.
Pagano. Parson.
Yes.
Siam. Harris.
Yes.
Jones.
Yes.
Bill 9422 becomes ordinance 8439. Bill number 9423.
Ordinance to amend Chapter 605 Business Regulations, Article 21, donation boxes for the purpose of prohibiting donation boxes in the city of Florissant.
I make a motion, we move for second reading, second by Mr. Egan. Is there any discussion? Okay. All right, this Bill 9423, what it is you all know about these closed donation boxes that we have throughout the city. Everyone, we have problems with a lot of them throughout the city. People come by, dump trash in there, dump other things in there other than clothing and shoes. Just recently, there was one that had Christmas trees, Christmas decorations stacked outside. So it's a nuisance, a lot of them with the trash. It does attract rodents, and we don't need that in this city. And so what it is, why we're doing 3 readings, we're giving these people up to 30 days to get rid of these donation boxes. So, I think it'd be betterment of the city, be cleaner looking. So that's my thought. Mr. Jones.
Yes, I just wanted to remind everybody, we have 3 donation places in our city to donate clothes. So we're not against that. It's just these things got out of hand in everybody's wards, trash, clothes, everything. They've just become a problem. So we do have 3 large facilities to take donations to.
Ms. Pagano.
Yes, I don't think you're there. Yes, I was going to say exactly what Mr. Jones said, and also most of the ones that are out there now are for profit. They're not really a charitable. Those items are being resold. So,
Thank you, Ms. Pagano. Mr. Shuldroff.
I was just going to echo what Mr. Jones said. We have available to us Salvation Army, Goodwill, and St. Vincent de Paul. So those are 3 pretty good outfits, and I take things periodically to all 3 of them. So I would suggest people do the same. Thank you.
Mr. Harris.
To that, I want to add to that Marygrove does take donations as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Harris. All in favor? Aye. All opposed? Ayes have it.
Ordinance to amend Chapter 605 Business Regulations, Article 21, donation boxes for the purpose of prohibiting donation boxes in the city of Florissant.
I make a motion we move for 3rd reading, second by Mr. Siam. Roll call, please.
Egan.
Yes.
Caputa.
Yes.
Shildroth.
Yes.
Pagano. Parson. Siam. Harris. Jones.
Yes.
Ordinance to amend Chapter 605 Business Regulations, Article 21, donation boxes for the purpose of prohibiting donation boxes in the city of Florissant.
Before the final vote is taken on this matter, is there anyone in the audience that would like to speak on this? Seeing none. Clerk, please poll the council for the final vote.
Egan. Yes. Caputa.
Yes.
Shildroth. Yes. Pagano. Yes. Parson. Yes. Siam. Yes. Harris. Yes. Jones.
Yes.
Bill number 9423 passes and becomes ordinance 8440. Next item on the agenda is council announcements. Mr. Jones.
I got a couple things I'd like to talk about. One is Team Our Food Pantry down the street, guys. There's always somebody hungry morning, noon, or night. They're always looking for volunteers down there. So if anybody's got some extra change in the car, a couple extra bucks, some extra canned goods, please run them down there, you guys. Another thing is our rain out for rocking chair will be this Sunday at St. Ferdinand Park. So they would do a big crowd, you guys, and we know that was a rain out, and we tried to push it out there to the public as much as we can. So please grab a neighbor and come up there Sunday evening. Another thing I'd like to mention, you guys, we've been talking about this for some time, and we are going to make a stand. This council, this mayor, and our police chief right now are going to go after the trash problem in this city. And we are just not going to do this a little bit. We are going to do this very strongly, but we need your help. There's a lot of active people who do not like the trash problem that we have in this city. Well, we're going to ask you guys to stand with us. You're going to see a lot of things coming out in the future about these things. And like I said, we are going to make a strong stand. It's getting out of hand. And if we don't stop this, you guys, it's going to wreck some of the future of this city about this trash. It's got to come to an end. I know we can't fix everything, you guys, but we're going to try to get a handle on this. We're going to get proactive, we're gonna get the residents, we're gonna lean our businesses to get waste baskets in front of their businesses. We need help with this, so if anybody's got any suggestions or anything like that, we're all ears. We're also going to look for a trash slogan too, that we are going to press on. I know I went through quite a few of them already, and one of them that stuck out to me was don't let our trash decide our future. But it's very important, this trash issue, guys, and I hope everybody can come together on this and make a move. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Mr. Siam.
Thank you, Mr. President. Actually, I just want to thank the residents of Ward 9 who came to the Neighborhood Watch meeting on August 14th, a couple of weeks ago, almost a couple of weeks ago. And just those who want to come out and help make our neighborhood safer, and Chris Matson and Jeff Cook for serving as ward captains. And I also want to thank Chief Lowry and Officer Michael for coming and helping to resolve our, problems in Ward 9 and everything too. I don't know how this slipped my mind in the last meeting, but I also want to thank the people who came to our street cleanup on August 4th, I think it was, like a few weeks ago, where we did some litter pickup between North Waterford between Waterford and Paddock. And that was one of the ways that we're helping to tackle the litter problem in our city. And I also want to thank one of our block captains, Beth Spafford, who is in the audience tonight, for helping to organize that. I very much appreciate it, and I'm looking forward to us having an active neighborhood watch program in the future, and a lot more of these activities in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Siam. Mr. Egan.
Thank you, Mr. Caputa. On October 20th, we have the 5th annual Race to the Shrine, and it's going to be a huge day in the city of Florissant. First of all, it's the third weekend of October. The second weekend of October is obviously Fall Festival. So it's going to be the following week after Fall Festival. And the event will start off at the Knights Columbus grounds with a kickball tournament, which I don't think we've done in a while down there. So we get your kickball team together, and that'll be during the late morning, afternoon hours. We'll do Race to the Shrine, which is a 5K run through Old Town Florissant, and is highlighted by the running of the tots. And then I think in Spain they run the bulls, but in Florissant we run the tots, which is about 5 minutes of absolute bedlam, and it's one of the best things you've ever seen in your life. Kids 5 years of age or younger, for $5 you get into about a 100-yard run. It is worth the $5 to watch these kids run. It's worth your time to come out and watch them. It's a great way to promote a healthy lifestyle from the real young ones, and it's a lot of fun. Right after that, we do a 1 mile walk run. So if you're not in the condition to run a 5 mile a 5K run, you can do the 1 mile walk, and then we have the 5K run after that. If you want to participate, it's $20 to get into the walk or into the 5K run. And additionally, there is a Couch to 5K program going on right now. If you think you'd like to give that 5K a shot, you can get on the website, Race to the Shrine, and they'll tell you how to get involved in the 5K. And so you know right after that, the evening will be over. Nope. The mayor's agreed that we're going to have the concert series will end up that night. And it'll be Bob Cuban and his band will be at the Knights Ground in the evening, so that'll be a great way to cap off a great day and the concert series and a great month of October in Florissant. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Egan. Mr. Parson.
Thank you, Mr. President. Briefly, I just want to give a welcome to Mr. Love and his business technology class from McClure North High School that are here in attendance with us tonight. Go Stars. It's refreshing to see some of our students taking an interest in our local government and seeing how things are going and the importance of local government. I know they may not have understood everything that went on here. We went kind of fast on some of the things on the agenda, but it's refreshing to see you guys take an interest in being a part of this process. And you never know, you guys might want to be councilman, mayor, or police chief someday. So this is how some of these things get started, okay? Additionally, I just want to remind everyone about Florissant 5. You want to get to know 5 of your closest neighbors, the ones that live next door to you on both sides and across the street. Make sure you know what's going on in your community. That goes hand in hand with the neighborhood watch, like Mr. Siam was stating earlier. We want to know that there's nothing that's nefarious that's going on in your neighborhood. You want to make sure that everyone is watching out for each other and that you're showing love for one another. And that's all I have for today.
Thank you, Mr. Parson. Mr. Shuldroff.
Thank you, Mr. President. I would like to offer condolences to the family of Jack Agnew, who passed away last week. Jack was a great example of a public servant. He served the city of Delwood for a total of 37 years, and I had the privilege of growing up one door down from the Agnews. I remember hand-billing for him when I was in grade school when he ran for city collector, and then he spent 11 years as alderman and 16 years as mayor of the city of Delwood, the longest in the history of the city, and he will be sorely missed. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Shuldroff. Yes, make sure if you're a firearm owner, be a responsible firearm owner. Keep your firearms locked up. Do not leave them in your vehicle to get stolen. And make sure you keep your vehicles locked, your home secured, along with your valuables. And another thing that we try to do, we say with the Neighborhood Watch program is your porch lights. Lights are some of the best deterrent for crime, so please keep your porch lights on. It brightens up the neighborhood, and if everybody on your block has your light on, it's a pretty bright block, more than what our street lights can provide. Also, if you're not a Neighborhood Watch, make sure you join your Neighborhood Watch program. Get a hold of Officer Steve Michaels with the Florissant Police Department. He'll hook you up and getting signed up. Very good program that we have in the city. Thank you. Mayor?
Thank you, Mr. President. I would appreciate, I'd like to thank Mr. Jones for pushing this idea to try to reduce the amount of litter in our city. And I'm going to offer a $100 gift certificate to Handel's for the person that suggests the theme for this campaign. So far, we just used something simple like less litter. But, you know, every year at the Valley of Flowers, we try to do a cleanup, spruce up and everything like that. But this is a bigger problem. We've got trash blowing around in the wind. We just need more trash containers. We need people to be aware of it. We need people to pick up after not only yourself, but if you see some trash and there's a trash container nearby, pick it up and throw it away. Have that pride in your community. We're getting it out to the schools. I'm asking the Hazelwood School District. I'm asking the Ferguson-Florissant School District. I'm asking the parochial schools, Catholic and Lutheran, and all denominations, all schools to get involved. All you young students here today, I invite you to help us figure out a way to get a handle on the litter so that it inhibits our pride in our community when there's litter everywhere. And it's gotten almost to an epidemic state, and we're going to get a handle on it. We're committed to doing that. So help us out. Let's find a good theme, and then let's get all on board. We're going to get the business community involved, and we're going to lick this thing. Lick litter.
Don't be bitter. Please don't litter.
You don't get the $100. You can't pay yourself.
Don't be bitter. Please don't litter.
The decision makers will be the city council. They'll be the judges of all the entries. This is from our chief. Chief Lowry is here today. This is a news release, Cops in Schools. Chief Timothy Lowry is excited to announce a new program for the Florissant Police Department, Cops in Schools. This program will allow for patrol officers to visit one school per day in their patrol area to build positive relationships between the police, students, staff, and parents. Our goal is to both make the schools safer by increasing our presence in the schools, as well as giving the students a chance to see police officers in a friendly setting and understand that police officers are there to help them whenever they're in need. So we're very proud of this program, and we wish you every success with this, Chief. And this Wednesday, we're going to have plaque dedication at 5:45 down near the shrine. It's right there by the Valley Flowers office, the Old Town Partners office on the corner of St. Charles and St. Francis. We're going to honor the late Lowell Girardier, who actually moved that building from St. Catherine Street near Fritz's all the way to the near the shrine. And not only that, but Lowell was very involved in the building of Florissant and also the building of all the organizations that benefit Florissant. He was on many, many boards, and they're all on the plaque. So please come out and honor Lowell. And then at 6 o'clock, they're going to have the annual Dancing in the Street, 80s and 90s. That's going to be sponsored. Stems, Bunkers, KB Electric, that 90s shop, State Farm Insurance in Old Town. So come on out Wednesday night. We're going to have music and refreshments and fellowship and a lot of fun. And for you dog lovers, we got the Doggy Pool Party Friday, September 7th and Saturday, September 8th. Friday is from 6:30 to 8:30 and Saturdays from 10 to 12, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And that's going to be at Bangor Pool, of course, and it's really a lot of fun. If you've never seen this, this is worth seeing even if you don't have a pet. The dogs just really enjoy it. Obviously, you'll wait till the end of the people pool season before we do the pet pool. And then on 9/11, we'll have the remembrance at the VFW at 7 p.m. That's always very well attended by this patriotic, faith-based community. And then we have the senior town hall at Egan Center on September 13th from 9 to 11. And I just would like to pay tribute to someone that I admired. Senator John McCain just passed away, as we all know. Senator McCain was a patriot. He was the son and the grandson of Navy admirals, and became a top-notch Navy pilot and flew missions off the carrier deck of the USS Forrestal, where he narrowly escaped death in a hangar fire in 1967, not long before he was shot down in a bombing mission during Operation Rolling Thunder over Hanoi. And then he was seriously injured and captured by the North Vietnamese and held a prisoner in Hanoi. You know, I went to boot camp in November of '67. I spent parts of '68, '69, and '70 in Nam, and then I went to Gitmo, Cuba, and I left there in '72, and he was a prisoner of war the whole time, and longer. He didn't get out until '73. I remember reading about him in Stars and Stripes because, you know, he was written about a lot because of his Navy heritage. He served 35 years in the U.S. Senate, and with his fighter pilot moxie, he became chairman of the Armed Services Committee. And he said he would like to be remembered for making a contribution to the defense of the nation. He'll also be remembered for dealing with his own imprisonment by never forgetting those who are oppressed. In the Senate, he was famously known for his stubborn streak and occasionally orneriness, but still admired by both sides of the aisle for a spirit of service and civility and an unswerving defense of our values. He ran twice for president, and the two men he lost to, President George W. Bush and President Obama, will speak at the funeral because John McCain always tried to put people before politics. In 2012 presidential nominee Mitt Romney said it best, "No man in this century better exemplifies honor, patriotism, service, sacrifice, and country first than Senator John McCain." So I'd like to ask for a brief moment of silence for Senator. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Jones.
Yeah, one thing I forgot, and I shouldn't forget this because it's my roots. You know, this is to all the white-collar people, blue-collar people, and especially the middle class. I want to say Happy Labor Day to all you folks. Thanks.
Thank you, Mr. Jones. Happy Labor Day to you also. Next regular meeting of the City Council will be Monday, September 10th, 2018. Ms. Pagano moves to adjourn the regular meeting, second by Mr. Egan. All in favor? All opposed? Ayes have it. Thank you. Meeting adjourned.